As you depart the underwater kingdom, you see 2 guards waiting to escort you to the Sharkee's realm.
Ah, we're going to kill you. Well, that's kind of cool looking. It's got like a light effect.
Ooh, it's not square, but I like it.
Ooh.
It's luminescent.
Yeah.
It's
The
effervescent.
sentries swiftly guide you along
It's
the
filled with
bottom of the
Alka-Seltzer.
seabed, descending into much darker, colder
evanescent.
water. After keeping pace with them for what seems like an eternity, you
Phosphorus.
notice a forebodingly dark area looming closer and closer.
Chomp.
You have arrived at the border of the Sharkee's kingdom.
Cool.
This is as far as the sentries will take you. One of the guards salutes you. Then they both head back to the safety of their
just
own
got it.
waters. You're on your
I like
own
it.
from here, Graham. Those guards were sure in a big hurry to get out of here.
I just met a Sharkee named Maria.
And she bit my face off. I got another song about her. Whoa, here she comes. She's a man-eater.
I like to be in Colima. You like to be in Colima. Da, 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 da,
Not that
Colima.
one.
You need to get.
There's a drunken boat.
You
There's a
need to
drunken boat in Colima.
Colima. Da, 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 da,
examining
da.
the heavily waterlogged remnants of the vessel. You notice an old antique bottle, half buried in the sand. With great difficulty, you lean over in your saddle and manage to scoop it up.
It's got a genie in it.
Ooh, let's rob it.
You remove the cloth from the bottle.
Had a cloth in it. That's not a genie.
Dink,
What? Did it actually just say dink?
dink,
Dink.
dink,
We can't afford
Dink.
sound effects. Just say them.
dink.
Walk.
Dink's
talk.
the name of the guy in King's Quest 5, like the big.
Donk,
We got a dink and a dog.
I like
Donk.
that a lot.
donk,
I like the fact that they
donk.
didn't use...
Dink.
We need to release a game where we just say things.
Instead of having
Honk.
dog.
Shunk. It'll be
Shunk.
It'll be like Icewind Dale.
Stabbing someone. Shunk.
Whack stabbed in the arm.
Quack stab. Oh, it's a Sharkee. He looked buff. Did you see that guy? He was only on the screen for half a second because I ran away. Donk. Now I'll circumvent that Sharkee. Ooh, that's pretty.
These small luminescent fish are feeding on a strange-looking plant.
Well,
You
that's...
need to get.
Yeah. Now I'll probably get... If this was an actual Sierra game instead of AGD Interactive, you know those fish would kill me.
There is nothing of interest. There is.
Not
There. You
There
lean
we go.
over and
Dude,
pick
there's
some
nothing
of the
interest.
grass,
Stop trying
which
to make
grows
things
in
that are of
between the
interest
rocks.
in a interesting, uninteresting game.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You stuff the sugary grass into the empty bottle
See,
and push it
we've got to
all
get
the
a
way to the
light. I
bottom.
remember this. So,
And you smoke it.
so then...
You place the baited bottle on the seabed.
Anyway, so then some dudes go in the bottle,
A few of the glowing.
and then you pick it up.
You take the bottle.
And now it's glowing. I thought maybe I had to stopper it somehow,
The
but I guess
bottle
not.
makes this sound.
It is a
Dink.
clear bottle. Inside, you. Dink,
That's the one.
Yeah, I heard.
donk.
Dink Tonk Land. Isn't that where Tuck is from?
Tink Tonk?
Look, the actual shark, though, doesn't give the
You
danger
glance
music.
at the shark nervously, but it does not seem to be paying you much attention. Fortunately,
But it looks really happy.
It's more interesting than that seahorse.
Yes, it's more interesting than the seahorse. Hey, get out of my way, Sharko.
Thanks, Kermit the Frog.
this is the main
Uh-oh.
entrance to the Sharkee's fortress. Judging by the looks of things,
Oh, it's
simply
playing Jaws,
entering and
actually.
grabbing the trident will
hard
not
to
be as
hear.
easy as you'd hoped. You get the feeling you should not dally here for any length of time.
But Dilleen is okay.
You can dink, but just don't donk. Sir Watt said, if this were Sierra, you'd have to swim a pixel-perfect path through the Sharkee Kingdom with instant death as the punishment for touching the side. That's actually what happened in King's Quest 2 with the bramble thorn, if you remember those. If you don't get the sugar cube. So yeah, that is right. Anyway. So what's over here? Dink. So we gotta kind of like poke around and see
It appears to be enough. You can't be sure, but there seems to be something odd about this fish's swimming patterns.
Do you see what is odd? It's making a T.
It appears to be
No, it's like going into the wall.
It's making the sign of the cross.
Having noticed the fish moving suspiciously in and out of the rock wall, you reach out and touch it. To your astonishment, your hand passes right through.
The Sharkies have perfected hologram technology. Donk.
Centuries before the Federation.
Well, that's
The
going.
western wall is but an illusion.
The western
You easily pass through it into a series of caves and
past all the
tunnels
crying
on the other
Jews.
side.
Then you die trying to go up the stairs after you get out of the pool. The pool? Alright, let's see if we'll get killed by a troll in here.
Yep, robbery.
Bubbles, bubbles. Wait, this is the exact same screen. it looked very similar anyway. Now we're going this way. Now you're over here. I know we both said it.
Oh,
What's the point of all these screens? Oh, we found the seashell of love.
A large opaque shell seemingly blocks a tunnel to the north. Whatever lies in that direction must be very important.
Or else a shell wouldn't be there. Shells
didn't-
now always grow in important places.
You can't budge the shell.
Yeah, fine, I'll use the picket to pick it.
This old stake would not be
Fine, I'll use the sword that I can never kill anyone with.
to sword it.
Alright, horsey.
You slide your blade through a small gap in the door and pull with all your might. It is difficult handling your weapon underwater, and you realize that combat will not be an option.
Because it's a
so
King's
if it ever
Quest
comes
game,
to that,
combat's
you're
never an
in
option.
big trouble.
Until Mask of Eternity came out.
As you
and it
open the
sucked.
door, ample light floods into the underwater cave, and you are now able to make your way around without the glowing fish.
Well, aren't you great? Well, bye, horsey.
He is great. He's the king.
You'd never speak to a horse, of course.
We already had that pun. Dink donk. I'm trying to think of like King's Quest anecdotes, and I just don't know this game well enough. Like
Oh no, the seahorse has followed you.
Tell
Let's
Mario
hope it
Brothers
doesn't give your
anecdote. You're good at
presents
those.
away.
so there's one time I
You
was
are
playing
safely
Mario Brothers,
concealed behind the remnants of a stone
and there were like
archway.
Sharkies in it.
This is fortunate, as the king of the
think it'd be
Sharkies
Cheep
is
Cheeps.
also here. Aside from his menacing appearance, he also seems to be in a very bad mood.
He just broke up with his girlfriend and quit smoking. Ah! That thing is abomination.
Oh my god!
Why does it have antlers?
Why does it have a pretzel on its head?
Well, is it not?
The king
Am I not
nod
merciful?
fervently.
And do I not possess the greatest will in this kingdom?
Am I not merciful? This guy's played by Joaquin Phoenix. There's our second Joaquin Phoenix reference of the night.
Oddly enough, not the
Slaughtering
last.
my enemies?
Well, maybe. I don't
Does
know.
this not signify that my will is the best there is?
Am I not merciful?
Stop it!
Aides seem all too willing to agree.
He's gonna talk like
Does it
that.
not work?
All right, take a
You
look at
watch
this.
carefully as the Sharkee king taps
watch
4
carefully.
shells in order
Gotta
around
remember
the
this.
arch.
That one, that one. So the top big one, 2 up from that, and then second to the bottom.
It matters not.
Straight on till morning.
Tomorrow we invade
His
the
name is
Merciful's
Pretzelhead.
territory.
He could also turn his head into a pretzel.
Without the Trident's power, that old fool Neptune and his weakling followers
Chat's
will
now
fall
saying,
in
"Are we
our
not
might."
entertained?"
Ha! Mine is superior to all.
Anyway, the sharks are going to invade
As
the jets.
he leaves,
and
the
they're
Sharkee
gonna
king
die.
motions for his guards to remain.
Uh-oh. The guards remained. Now what?
Whatever shall we do?
I think what you're supposed to do is get the seahorse to, like, you slap him on the butt or something, and then
Woo!
he rides
He's getting
around.
his body started, I see.
Donk.
The seahorse. Having an idea,
Aha.
you approach your somewhat reluctant steed and slap him hard on the back.
And now, cue the
Look
Benny
at
Hill
him
music.
go. The guards are momentarily distracted. Now is your chance.
I have to sing it because Donk. So, I'm guessing it was...
You push on the shell.
That one. Skip? I can just skip it? Oh, that would be easy. How do you do it underwater? That's a good question.
What?
Take the trident and the genie bottle.
Without
Don't
delay,
get too close.
You snatch up the trident before the guards return to their posts.
Don't stay in there too long, or else the door
It
will
appears
close.
as if the guards are losing interest in the seahorse. You had better get out of here quickly.
You can run around. It's obviously a swift predators. We can't catch
the
up with this
seahorse
thing.
has followed you all the way back
No,
to
you need the
secret entrance.
Scooby-Doo music
the guards
there.
are sure to
there you
discover
go.
you now.
Well, alright, you ready for this?
You remount the
Yes, I have
seahorse.
to be.
Alright, it's time for the arcade sequence.
Your seahorse glides onward.
It's time for the
flicking its
skimmer
tail
sequence of Space
faster
Quest
than
1.
ever. You grip the reins tightly, glancing nervously over your shoulder every so often to check for pursuing sentries. As you make distance, your anxiety melts into relief. But it is to be short-lived.
Oh!
And you spread that relief all over your hot buttered popcorn.
Alright, let's
Wait.
play the arcade.
Doesn't make sense. I remember this one.
Wait, this is just the Oregon Trail again. It's always the same thing.
You're fording the river with the sea.
We're gonna make it to the Willamette Valley, Graham. We're gonna do it.
Don't do it. He's gonna sing in French.
Vive la, vive la, vive l'amour, vive la, vive la, vive l'amour, vive l'amour, vive l'amour, vive la Graham and Trident. Let every good bachelor steal him a horse, vive la compagnie, and steal a trident, of course. Vive la... Anyway.
All right, probably enough of that.
Let every good married man drink to his wife. Something and something and love of his life. I almost got rocked. It's pod racing.
was the captain.
Cephalopod racing.
Now this is pod racing. You know what you should do?
What?
Try spinning. It's a pretty neat trick.
Ooh, that would work. 2 rocks. 2 rocks in the fountain.
Finally, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You quickly make a dash for the exit.
The scrolling screen.
As you emerge, you realize you have only seconds before the guards come out after you. And even if you could outrun them, you're sure the commotion would attract the sentry's attention. Then you'd be in real trouble.
Watch
Yeah.
out, Graham.
Suddenly, you hear a strange voice in your head.
Kill everything. Whoa.
Royal trident thou may wield.
Oh, I can wield the golem. Zap.
You wonder what that did, if anything at all.
It made the screen shake. I see. It made the wall solid.
Oh.
Oh. Hey, the narrator didn't, like, explain what happened. I appreciate that, narrator. Thank you for showing, not telling.
You're welcome.
Oh, you've told. Alexander wielded the trident,
Like an idiot.
but it just fizzled and died. Was that supposed to rhyme? Wait, whoa. Ah, Sharkee! No, 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 now he's gonna kill me. Well, that was dumb. I was trying to leave the screen a different way, but the seahorse just wanders away.
Yourself. Perhaps you did not consider yourself worthy.
Oh, I see. Hold on. I can actually.
Hey, don't
like,
get sassy with me, thing.
I can actually. I think I can kill them now, because I can trident them. Give them very fresh breath. Yeah.
Give them a large bottle of oil.
Bucket of popcorn chicken.
Now it's every single one of our memes.
Well, good. I can turn the Sharkies into minnows or something. Will and wield. Maybe.
If they were in minnows, they'd only take a 5-hour tour.
Oh, ho, ho. A 5-hour tour. Yeah. I just like that voice. I just think it's fun. You've started
funny
something.
voice.
You've started something. All right, let's go get the water
Go
gel.
The
back and watch that
trident
one
guides
so I
you
know what
back
you're
to
talking
Neptune's realm.
I'm back to Neptune's realm, yes.
You approach the king. He smiles and graciously accepts his trident from you.
Then he
calls
dies, and
everyone
you
to
become the
attention.
king.
To commemorate the return of my trident.
That's what happens when you give
honor
gifts to
King
kings.
Graham's success. I hereby call for a celebration.
Then you get drunk and choked.
Play ping pong.
The The celebration lasts for some time. You eat,
drink, and
have
be
a
merry, for
time
tomorrow
with many
you
of the
die.
mer people.
She's getting up
After a
with the
few
sun,
hours, the
we're getting
festivities
up with
wind
the
down,
sun. She's
and you
getting up
finally
with
have a
the
chance to
sun.
speak
We're
with
getting up to
Neptune
get
alone.
lucky.
Oh my gosh, we're speaking with Neptune alone after the party.
He's like,
So,
come
Neptune,
on, Fahu.
what are
He's
you
like,
into?
come on,
The
Fahu.
germs of nature
daughter
represent the
dating
three
anyone?
stages of life.
Oh, you're
Water
giving me a
gives
lecture.
birth to life, and thus what I have given you is the first of three. Second is the
Hey, so
growth
that doesn't have the
gem,
bubbles on
or
his face.
air
How is he
gem,
hearing this?
For air sustains life and permits it to grow.
Oh,
How might I find the growth gem?
Try
I know
Google
only
Maps.
that its location is as far above the surface of the land as we are below it.
it's flying.
Beyond that, I cannot aid you.
A smirk crosses Neptune's face momentarily.
Oh, you won't see him
might
here.
say that
He's just
air
scowling.
is not exactly my element.
Zing!
You decide
An air
that
elemental.
beverages consumed were to blame for that one.
No, it's a pizza
And the
elemental.
third gem, Your Majesty?
It's up your butt.
Is the death gem.
Sorry, that was the beverages
of life
consumed
and the
talking.
natural order of things. The Door of Destiny understands this now, as did the ancients who imprisoned the soul within.
Ouch.
As for that gem's location, I had hoped you would have no business venturing to the castle. Kolima
you were
was
wrong,
once
idiot.
ruled from that place, but sadly her people have not seen their lord for quite some time.
He has terrible
How
acne.
long a time?
That's what you say about everyone.
A good 4, maybe 5 decades.
Oh.
Decades? Surely then.
If you please, I would prefer not to dwell upon this subject.
We used to play bingo,
You have done
but
me a
since he
great service
disappeared-
this day, and I thank you. Good luck, King Graham, and good speed.
Good speed. That's not very speedy.
I'd like great speed.
Don't we get to, like, sleep off our...
You depart the underwater
No.
kingdom and head back towards the surface. What an incredible experience. You are certain you'll never forget the adventure you just had. Additionally, you have acquired one of the gems. As you resurface, you realize that the magic which allowed you to breathe underwater has now subsided.
How can
You're flopping like a fish on the...
Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so it's almost 11 o'clock. Do we want to keep going, or do we want to kind
just
of...
for like a minute or two more.
Okay, we'll, let's keep going for a minute or two more while he finishes his last doodle, because I think we're pretty close to being done, since we've done 3 games tonight.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, but we'll pick this one back up. We'll add it to our list of 1,000,000 games that we're halfway through.
Yeah. No, who you got to thank for that?
Annalisa?
No, you.
Oh, because I keep starting things without finishing them? Well, right now it's only what? King's Quest 7 and Chrono Trigger, and then now this.
Yeah.
There's game series we're in the middle of, like Quest for Glory, Space Quest,
Quest for Science.
Quest for Science. That's not a thing.
Oh, you're right. That's
Not a
just the
thing.
thing I invented. Feel good about myself.
Anyway, now that it's afternoon, because if you look...
The clear sky,
Oops.
the sign at
I guess you can't see it, but it's
Sign
afternoon.
at the Prancing Pony.
So now you can go in the antique shop. Look what it's got.
You are inside a cute little antique shop.
Oh.
Old furniture and knickknacks clutter the place. Against the wall, a low bench displays an assortment of items.
It's a low bench.
You are in
What do we got here?
placing your grubby. You don't
What the?
need it, and apparently neither does Simon.
The sorcerer?
It is a red sorcerer's
Simon the
hat.
sorcerer. All right, that's an old game.
Apparently, this interesting-looking item is a Model DX cartridge
Sierra?
retrieval unit.
Yeah. Oh,
Quite
it's
a
another
useful
adventure
little
game. though.
device in another time and place.
And that's that's a robot from Space Quest 1.
A strange cylindrical and slender container sits high upon the shelf. The markings on it read 7 Up. What on earth is that thing?
We can do product placement because we didn't sell this game for money.
It is a tiny harp. How cute.
Oh,
Obviously, the Swiss haven't quite got the idea
it's
yet.
supposed to be an army knife.
You are inside.
I know we're in. Let's see what else we got.
You are in.
Yeah,
You are. There are.
Where are you
There are some
inside?
vases.
I'm not sure.
You are inside.
What's
What are you
this?
what are you
A
inside of?
large and incredibly hefty-looking mallet is propped up against the shelf. A small engraving on its head reads, Broggy.
Broggy, that was the ice giant in Quest for Glory 1.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, Dragonfire! Oh, no, wait. It's just a mounted dragon head. Whew.
Dragonfire is Quest for Glory 5, by the way.
An expensive-looking statue catches your eye. It is sculpted of white marble and appears to be the only item of any real value within the shop.
Other than the
You
giant
find it
dragon
quite odd
head.
that this grand statue
Yeah.
is situated amongst other
that's
ordinary
pretty
items of far less value.
Here's a chicken.
It's a weather vane with the obligatory depiction of a rooster. Some old shields are lying around in the antique shop.
That reminds me, why don't I have the shield that protects me from harm?
A rather beaten and tarnished brass lamp is positioned on the countertop.
Okay, now that we've looked at everything in the room, let's talk to the chick.
Good afternoon. What can I do for
I'm
you?
the same
dear?
as the
Hello.
librarian.
Do you sell anything that would aid in ascent of a mountain?
Unfortunately, I do not sell climbing
Ascent of a
equipment.
mountain.
or anything
Check our
of that
men's
sort.
cologne department.
This is really a specialist store.
Maybe you'll buy this robot.
However, I do have an item which you might find useful. This lamp is said to contain a genie.
Name Joe.
Never tried it myself, of course. I do not believe in using magic to solve my problems.
Oh, whatever, lady.
Nature has
I
made us
believe
as
in
we
science.
are, and we should be glad of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And how
Preachy,
much for the
preachy.
lamp?
I also
The
never
old
break the
lady
prime
hesitates.
directive.
You sense she wants more from you than your money.
Uh-oh.
It is not anything that you will regret.
I don't know how I
Well-
feel about this.
Seeing as how you are a man who seems adept at taking care of himself, perhaps you could do
Take
a
care of me and
small
all my
favor for
15
me?
children.
Somehow, you knew she was going to say that.
Let's get
I
married.
once owned a beautiful nightingale, quite rare around here. But the sentimental value far outweighs its monetary worth.
It was the only bird
That
who
foul
talked to
old
me.
witch Hagatha has
And then
stolen
it died
it
of
from me,
boredom.
probably to use in some concoction or another.
Oh, no.
Her nose screws up in disgust.
Oh, great, now her nose is screwed
So,
up.
if you could be a sweetie and retrieve it for me, I will trade you the lamp for the bird. Agreed?
And the 7-Up.
Well, I will see what I can do.
Do be careful. If Agatha should spot you out of her good eye, then you'll be in for it.
Good eye. Uh,
They were never designed to receive.
Hold on, I want to eat this 7-Up.
Better can that idea for now. You
Kill me.
suspect the reason why the proprietor placed this item high on the shelf.
Yeah.
There are no cartridges here to retrieve.
I want the
You
Broggy.
couldn't even move it.
There are no game cartridges to retrieve. How will we finish this game?
All right.
Oh,
Are you
it's 'cause
done
it's
yet?
on floppy disk.
Right.
1 second, 1 second.
Okay, so
One little dash of color.
when we come back to King's Quest 2 Plus, which is its unofficial name, King's Quest 2 VGA, next time we will have Graham here steal a nightingale from Hagatha. Oh, there's some steps we need to do before I can actually do that. But for now, we're just going to
Die.
die. No, we're going to see if we can get the Batmobile to appear while you're doing your last little bits. So while we're trying to do this, tell us a story, Charles.
So this one time,
Yeah.
I was playing King's Quest 2,
Uh-huh.
and then months later, I played the remake.
Here it comes.
Woo! We got it.
It's Tim Burton's too.
This wasn't the original game,
The old
1960s.
Yeah.
And there's a bat symbol above the cave.
Ha cha cha cha. And then he dies. Well, there's your Batman Easter egg. Although, to be fair, if it really wanted to be accurate, it should have been playing. Donk, diddly 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 diddly, dink da dum, bum 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 bum. Are you done drawing yet?
I'm getting there.
Because I'm just going to keep singing Batman.
Well, you gotta do something.
The skull looks like it is designed to be pivoted on its stake.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready.
As you face the skull,
I'm so
towards the
ready. It
image of the
hurts.
bat above
Like a lot.
All right. Well, we will solve the rest of this puzzle many months from now. So hopefully the fact that we've turned one of the skulls, the laser beam, the bat, will help us remember the next part. So thanks for watching King's Quest 2. We shall pick this back up in many months. So see you later.
Dost
We'll
thou
pick it back up.
truly wish to cease our adventuring?
For now, yes, go away, King Graham. Thank you.
Oh, I thought you were saying tell chat to go away.